starts from point O with initial speed of 8 and then travels with a uniform acceleration of 4. 2 seconds later, a car Q starts from O with initial velocity 30 and then moves with uniform acceleration 3. Show that after passing P, Q will never be ahead by more than 74 meters. Now, there is a tricky setup for this, okay? So, would you all agree that car P is actually traveling for 2 seconds longer than car Q? Would everybody agree with that? So that straight away puts me in T plus 2 for car P, and Q is just going to be T. Or the opposite way around. P could be T and Q could be T minus 2. Whichever system. I don't like minuses, so I'll always choose the plus system. And then we UVAS from there. So car P is what, guys? 8. And then acceleration of 4. And, okay. Not yet. I'll explain in a minute. Okay. And then the other one. U is? What was it? 30. A is? 3. And S is? What?
Would it be 74?
No. That's the difference in their distance covered. So imagine one of them covers 1,000 meters and the other one covers 1,074 meters. One of them is 74 meters in the lead. That's all what that means. I'm not saying that that's what they cover. I'm saying that's what they're telling you. At one moment in time, Q is in the lead over P, and it's 74 meters in the lead. Now here's what we're going to do. Okay, the first thing I think we're going to do is clearly P has the early lead, doesn't it? What does P have the early lead? It left early, exactly, right? And what's going to happen is P is here and Q is here. Q is purple, yeah? P is green, yeah? Q has a much bigger initial velocity. Q is going to mow down P and overtake it. When it overtakes it, Q's current velocity is still greater than P's current velocity. But what you know about P is P has the superior, which means ultimately P will eventually go faster than Q. So Q sets up a lead. We believe that the maximum lead that it sets up is 74. And then from this point onwards, P will close the gap on Q and overtake it again. We'll pause there. So the first thing I'm going to do is the moment of greatest distance ahead, the moment when the distance, the moment where Q is far ahead of P, that maximum distance, both speeds have to be the same. So this means the value for P is 30. Oh, sorry, not 30. What I'm basically saying is both their speeds are the same. So what I'm saying is phi P equals phi Q. Because and then anything after that, P will go faster than Q and bring that gap under 74 meters. Agreed? So I think what we're going to use on both data sets is phi equals U plus AT. And what that will do is it'll give us a time for both velocities. Phi P is going to be 8 plus 4 times T plus 2. And when we multiply that out, I think we'll get 4T plus 16. Is everybody happy with the value for phi P? I'm using U plus AT, exactly. And then phi Q is going to, we're using U plus AT. Okay, and then what about phi Q, guys? 30 plus 3T. All right. And what did I say about the velocities at the greatest distance? Huh? They have to be equal with each other. Okay, we'll do that then. So let's do it. So let's do 4T plus 16 equals 30 plus 3T. Bring it all over one side. 4t take 3t equals 30 take away 16. I believe we're going to get a t value of 14. Okay, pause there. After 14 seconds, their velocity is the same. And any time after this, P will start closing in on Q. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to find the distance traveled by Q at 14 seconds. I'm going to find the distance traveled by P at t equals 14 as well. So what we're going to do next is we're going to use S equals ut plus a half at squared. And what this will do is it'll give us a... Now, 1 second here. There is a trick here. Do you know why I said t equals 14? That means Q is traveling for 14 seconds, but P is actually traveling for 16 because it's traveling those 2 seconds longer. Okay? And what we're going to do next is we're going to use S equals ut plus a half at squared, and we're going to find the distance traveled by both vehicles. What do you expect the difference in both distances to be? 74, we're hoping. We're hoping that one distance is 74 bigger than the other one. Which one's in the lead? Q or P? P will be in the lead at the very end because of its superior acceleration. But at that point in time, Q will never be ahead more than 74. So we're expecting the distance covered by Q to be 74 meters more than the distance covered by P. Let's find out. Okay, we'll go for P first. 8 times 16 plus a half 4 times 16 squared. If anybody has an answer on that, let me know. 640. Okay. Anybody coming in with 640 as well? Yep. Verified. S and Q is going to be 30 times 14 plus a half 3 times 14 squared. 714. Was that what I'm looking for? Is that what I was looking for?
Yeah.
Absolutely. 714 take away 640. 74 meters, lads. There you go.